What's the difference between high performance right here and the power surfing series? Just a minute. Okay, let's start off with the high performance series. The high performance series of the YOW, they having about 5 models, which is in my hand right here is the snapper. Snapper is used to be the can say the high end of the YOW before, but from this year onward, they make all models in the high performance the same. Let's talk about that. The first thing we can notice about the high performance is the high concave. If you look closely, you can see that this one right here is having a high concave. This high concave makes it stick to your feet better, which will help when you executing maneuver, make it harder for it to slip away from your feet. No matter how long the deck you have, the high concave is going to be on the high performance. That's the first thing. Secondly, you'll see that all high performance will have short wheelbase. We're talking about short or long, it depends on the brand we are talking about. For YOW, the wheelbase of the high performance is around 17 inches. Some have 17.5 and some have 16.5, but most of them are going to have 17. And when we're talking about wheelbase, is the length between the knot hole of the front and the back trunk. So this is the high performance. We're going to make a comparison shortly. Okay, that's for the snapper, the high performance. Next thing is the power surfing. Why it called power surfing? Because it needs a bit more power to control when standing on this kind of series compared to the high performance. The first thing, the difference is they're having about medium concave. You can see that there's still some concave, but it's not as high as the high performance. This makes the power surfings have more chilly style. We can feel more comfortable when standing on this kind of deck because it's flatter. When it's flatter, it makes us feel more comfortable because it's just like standing on the ground. So some may feel that the high performance is suited for beginner, which is I totally agree, but it doesn't mean that only beginners should ride on this. We will talk about it a little bit shortly. The next thing, the wheelbase of the high performance are wider. Like right here in my hands, the pipe is going to have 18.5 wheelbase, which is quite wide when compared to the snapper right here, which is the high performance. So this wider wheelbase makes them has wider turning radius, which makes it slower, makes it turn wider, and is quite easy to control when compared to the high performance, because the high performance is designed to play on the high performance as its name. So when we compare these two, you can see that these two having about the same board size, but the big difference is the wheelbase and also the concave. But this difference of the wheelbase makes the pipe can feel more comfortable when riding, slower, more chilly, whereas the snapper or the high performance is going to have sharper turns, faster, and more suits to execute maneuver. So that is why we mostly see the snapper in the some kind of competition. or the Ram Rider, Bull Rider is also very good. But that doesn't mean the power serving is not good on ramp or bowl. When we choose a board for a beginner, we choose a board that gives us more control and how they feel better when they stand on and how when they pump, when they turn. That is for beginner. But for advanced surfer or surf skater, they're looking for some styles about personal preference. So it doesn't matter that much when we riding for advanced surf skater, because some may like the high performance, some may like the power surfing. Like myself, I've been surf skating for almost 2 years, not very long, but I can say that I'm not a beginner anymore. And for my style, I feel that the longer wheelbase of the power surfing gives me better feeling. Well, when we talk about how to choose your first board, like I said, that's really up to your personal preference. So that should be all for today about comparing the difference between high performance and the power serving of the YOW. So keep in mind that this is not telling which one is better, but just pointing out what is the difference between these two models. And you might notice that the YOW, they don't only have high performance and the power serving series. They also have the Shaper series that's designed from Shapers, the Signature series that's designed from the pro player, pro surfer. But among those models, those series, they also can be categorized into the high performance and the power serving also. Just notice or examine their deck design and the wheelbase. They can be categorized into these two main series of the YOW also. So see you next time when we have some ideas on about what to share. Feel free to leave any comments or any suggestion. Thanks and see you again. Bye.